So hi, thank you for stopping by, and I'm kind of guilty that I've not been able to take care of this plant, which is the Arka Okra Nikita F1, and the reason has been that I've been traveling because of work, on and off, and I've been overly occupied because of work. So this is the reason I couldn't really take care of this. Therefore, I think and I feel that the flowering, which you can obviously see, just have a look at the flowers. This Let me focus it on this one, or at least this one, so you can have a look at the flowerings, early flowerings. This should have possibly happened, or these should have grown to a length of at least this much, about an inch or so, about 4 to 6 centimeters, mainly because I wasn't able to feed it the nutrients it needs, it requires. Therefore, the growth has been slightly stunted. And here you can have a look at one more interesting thing before I tell you certain important properties of Okra F1 hybrid that I bought from IHR in Bangalore. So this basically you can see is not a weed plant. This is not a weed plant. This is basically mutter or pea that I took out from a pod. I just took out a couple of peas from the pot and I put them in coco peat. So don't straight away throw your peas into the soil, because soil has all sorts of germs, all sorts of invisible organic and inorganic matter, which can eventually decay and decompose the pea that you will end up putting inside the soil. Don't directly put a pea inside the soil. So I wanted to show it to you. The size of the pea had along with the roots had grown to this much when I put it in the coco peat for about 3 days. So I had to be very delicate in pulling out that pea with the root, and I put it out here in the okra just by the side of it, just to check, because the plant of pea pods isn't that huge, so they can parallelly grow together even if they grow in a stunted manner. So first, let me now tell you very quickly what are the properties of Okra Nikita F1, the Arka okra. It takes about 39 days for the first flowering appearance, which it took 39 days for this one to show up. In fact, it happened in about 33 days only, and 43 days for first picking of fruit. So that has been delayed mainly because I've not been able to supply it with the kind of nutrients the plant basically needs. And so you can see I've not been able to spray it as well. So I've just sprayed some regular water on it in this way. So I've just done it before starting off the video. Other properties of this plant are: it produces dark green, medium, smooth and tender fruits, excellent cooking quality, nutritionally rich in antioxidant activity. Antioxidants are those components which kill cancer cells in your body. High mucilage, basically high roughage content, and high edible fiber content, basically it's the fiber only. It is rich in minerals like potassium, calcium and magnesium. It is rich in iodine content. Its yield of this that you see in front of you is 21 to 24 tons per hectare in about 125 to 130 days of duration. So this is basically an update. You can call it a 45 days update. I would like to now show you what exactly is the status of the growth of the okra pods. Let me just keep this on a side. Have a look at this one. This has a bit of a dirt on it, so I'll show you the other one. I'll just magnify it for you. Have a look. I'm sure you can see now. Just have a look at the tiny lady fingers popping up, tiny okra popping up, whatever you want to call it. And this will probably now take, because now I'll be able to give it regular time. Since last week or 10 days I've not been able to give it regular time because of other work commitments. So let me unmagnify it and wind this video up, because I think I've unraveled whatever I wanted to. I've given you all the information I wanted to about the latest update on the Arka Okra Nikita F1. plant that I started off in the second week of October, around the 10th 12th of October, and now today is proper winters have started out here in Delhi. Today is the 25th of November 2020. So I'll come back with another update in about week to 10 days, and I'll ensure that I take care of these plants very well from here on. Thank you so much for watching the video. God bless you. Keep smiling. I'll see you very soon. Peace.